Alright, we're back in Mojave. I found some... There's more to see here. I'm back because there's more to see here. So here's this old back alleyway. This back alley goes all the way through Mojave. On the right, we have, which is pretty much the main road through town. There's only like 2 stoplights on it. 45 miles an hour. This is brand new. When I first moved here to Mojave, this was just sitting here. And you can see this in a lot of YouTube videos of Mojave, this building when it was being built. And then it just kind of sitting here, really just sitting here. I don't know about the brick though, if the brick was already there or if they built the brick too. But yeah, through the whole pandemic, it just sat there. But let's get a closer look at this brick building here. There's a steel door. Yeah, I wouldn't even really call it very good brickwork. Look at this concrete window seal. Where's all this water coming from? It's pretty neat though. But you don't make a whole lot of brick buildings like this anymore. And then you got this. You see it's falling apart. This is all like this. You could tell this whole thing was added later. This whole outer part. But windows painted over. This is pretty much the center of town right here. This has always been the building that's stood out to me the most. But I've never seen a business run in here. This has been here forever. I think since I first started coming to Mojave like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Mojave Wood. Welcome to Mojave Wood. But look, even this isn't normal. Hold on, let's check this out. That is solid. So it looks like stucco, but I don't know. Maybe it's all just concrete. But it was a window, obviously. It's got the overhangs. And look, I would even say that these are probably here longer than this top part. Because why would you add this if you already have this massive overhead right here? And something happened to this one. I don't know. They didn't seal it up and left it glass, and then it broke, and then they boarded it up or something. But yeah, I always pictured this to make like a nice little pizza spot, like a sports bar or something. Right in the center of town. But my guess is that the rent is probably ridiculous. It's probably one of the most expensive places in Mojave to lease. Painted over the windows. This was a big door right here. Look, I don't understand this. What was this building for? What's the history behind it? If anybody knows, when was it built? What was it built for? This is just the walkway. I don't get it. Was it always just these shutter doors going up like this, and then they decided to seal this one up? I mean, it's not a very attractive storefront like this. It looks like crap. So we'll get a little closer to this brand new building they built over here. This is actually really close to where I was the other day, right up the street over there. That's the main street. Just go to the stop sign, and that's the downtown of Mojave. So, still not open, or what? What are their hours? They don't open until 10 o'clock. Okay. All right, yeah, these are newer bricks. They definitely built this with the brick. Let's see what kind of, is it real brick or is it brick facade? Actually seem kind of lightweight. Not really any way to, okay, yeah. A lot of bricks though. They're gonna have a drive-through. But still, a lot of the architecture around here is really, really good. See, some of these old houses this is what you expect, and you see people building stuff like this for a very, very long time. And it's different, but it's what we're also used to. There's not a whole lot of ruins in Mojave, but I do like to come out here because there are ruins. California City is very different. You're not going to find, there are 0 ruins in California City. Everything you see there is going to be made out of stucco, cinder block, wood, just shanty shacks like this. It's like everything you're seeing right here. And look at that. See, this is stucco. They already have to patch it up, and this is on the shady side. And even the cinder block doesn't last very long. Things hit it, things crumble it. Look at that. Beware the dog. So let's head back over to this downtown spot. Show you guys a little bit more. And see, again right here, what does it say? Kern County Consortium. SELPA. It's just a block, it's just a block. Square, fake rock facade, cinder all over it. Damage on the roof that you can see. This has to be repaired. There's that building again. A lot of time to kill. And look at that one. I like that over there. It looks like stucco too, but I like the arches. It's got, see, that's pretty old-timey. I like it. I like the old-timey look. Slade Court court services. They always turn these things into these weird buildings. Slade Court Services. What kind of services are they offering for the court? Somebody's there. And garden rentals? You're renting gardens? I didn't know you can rent a garden. Look. Here's another one. This is pretty cool, but again, I don't know. I mean, that could have been original, or it could have been added later and just, they smeared all this cheap stucco facade all over it. Unless I'm going to go over there and hit the side of the building with the hammer, it's not really any way to tell. But it's a Metro store, and next to it is a Johnson's nonprofit candy store. A lot of these things don't make any sense. A lot of these things make no sense. Regular, it's a gift shop. It's a gift shop, right? For religious people. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. What's he saying? He's saying, yeah, We pretty much found all this stuff and looted it. Otherwise, we'd look like you. Back over here. There's the church again. Yeah. See, a lot of this stuff, it's just going to be gone one day. The stucco, it's not going to last. This is all facade. And all this stuff is just going to fall apart. And I tell you, those arches that I found were the best. Cactus back there. Oh, I can get up to this one. I don't see any cameras. I don't know. There could be. Oh, please knock. Maybe they're open. Maybe there is something going on there. Huh. But yeah, you know that everything that's made out of stucco and wood and just these square blocks that they build, they're not going to last. They will all eventually. Oh, okay. Look over there, you guys. That's something. That's something right there. I'm gonna get over there. Let's go take a closer look. Oh, these nice old houses. So tiny. It reminds me of the house I used to live in when I was in Martinez. Really old, tiny houses just like this one. I've never seen any Mojave PD. You got the California City PD, and then you got the CHP, the State Police Highway Patrol. They're the ones who patrol Mojave. Oh, I like this. This stone wall. How much would it cost today to build a stone wall out of concrete? Get a bunch of guys out here. I want real stone, solid stone. This is granite quartz. And I want it all molded together to make this stone wall. Hey, cat. What a stare. Okay. Let's see if we can get over to this really cool building I saw. Cinder block walls, tin walls, more stucco. Another alleyway. Guess there's a couple of them. Free firewood. I wonder, I don't see any signs saying private property. Oh, there's some big logs. I might grab a couple of those. Yeah, no sign saying private property. All right, now here's right beyond these trees is that building I just saw. We're gonna take a close look at this thing. I want your guys' feedback. New or old? New world or old world? The closer I'm getting to this thing, the more old world this thing is looking. This is what, 2 stories, 3 stories if you count the architecture on the top. This is a house? Whose idea was it to build this? Look at this. Look at this. When was this built? Huh? Now that is something they don't do anymore, I promise you. It looks like wood up there. I mean, it's not the most. I mean, they're both the same, so they had to have been made from a casting. But again, still, today, no way. Oh man, some of this stuff looks like it's been just painted over so many times. Maybe that's it. I mean, that could be it. It's just been painted over so much. And then you see, you got all the stuff that you have to add afterwards to retrofit it to your modern times. Is this real brick? Whoa, why does it sound like that? I don't know if anyone lives here. Brick pathway. Yeah. It's always a treasure when you get to find something like this. Let's see if there's something on the other side. There's got to be more architecture. Like, what happened to the roof? Okay, so this is not the original roof right here. The roof had to have collapsed or something. They didn't put a tin roof on this thing. This did not. No way this had originally had a tin roof. And I don't believe it was a. Look, there's probably some kind of either a cross or some kind of tech on the top. It's not there anymore. Why would you build this for a house? Like, what would this whole purpose? What would this all this be for? And then in the time that they built it too. Turn of the century, maybe. I mean, this has got to be over 100 years old. At least so we're told. But yeah. Let me get around to the other side of the house. On the street side. Don't want to bother the locals. But yeah, even the lights on the front, that's really neat. Even the lights. But yeah, it's got, obviously its thing is covered with some stucco facade that is cracking. But if we get to the side, let's see what it looks like. This is pretty neat. Like, what was this? It's just an add-on? Just a concrete pillar just for... Yeah, dude. Never mind. That sounds empty. Hollow. That's probably why it's falling apart. Still really nice. Not that great, though. I mean, there are better things than this. I promise you guys, there are way better things than this to find. It is a little hard to believe that they wanted to build it like this, though. I mean, just a little over the top, I'd say. You know, you gotta picture who's building it and what purpose they have for building it. Doesn't look like there's much else over here. These look like just more stucco buildings. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Okay, that's good to know. Blessed be the Lord who daily loads us with benefits. Yeah, okay. All right, well, that's it for right now. I know there's going to be more. I mean, there might be more. I don't know. I'm going to keep walking around Mojave, but I'm not going to do any more of the video. I'm glad you guys watched. I hope you enjoyed. And again, keep letting me know what you think. What are these things? Why? When did they build them? Why did they build them? And why like that? Why like that? If you know the history of this one right here, you got to tell me. So far, I don't think anything I found is as cool as those arches the other day that I saw stoned up or filled in with concrete. Those have got to be the coolest and probably the oldest structure here. I wouldn't be surprised if they got some BS history behind them and why they turned it into what it became. All right, you guys. Crow Man out.